Hi, my name is Robin Bremer. I'm a professional artist and I live in a bus. So I have to do things a certain way. I can't do them like a traditional artist does. So today, uh, I use Canvas. I just started using Canvas and I learned quite a few things. And I want to help you, if you're an artist, to not make the same mistakes and also to help you to know what to do with the canvas. And for my collectors and friends and followers and people who enjoy my art, I want to show you several different ways on how to hang your art. The first way is I'm going to use this. This is one of my favorite paintings, but unfortunately I have painted it on the wrong side. This is a primer side. This painting is not primered, so it will in time fade. And then I sprayed water on it, on unprimered, and it kind of got these little wrinkles in it. So anyway, I'm going to use this to show you. Now the very first method is, if your edges, I'm starting to make these edges 5 inches long now so you can stretch them. But the ones that you can't, you can actually stretch this. You'll just make the painting, when they stretch it, you'll make the painting smaller. So it's up to you. So number one is, we're just going to frame it like regular art. Because it has some oil in it, I paint with acrylics mainly, but I finish up with oils. So all my paintings have oils on them. So you're just going to take your frame, put the backing in it, and you're going to just put a regular frame on it like this. And then to dress it up more, you would put on top of that the regular frame. So the art would basically look like this. It would be in a regular frame. Okay, that's number one. Now we'll go on to number two. Is you take a dowel. Let's take these off. You would take a dowel. You would either stitch, you would take the top edge here and fold it down, and you would stitch so that you have a little hem here that you could fit your rod through. You would also stitch the bottom and make a little stitch there so that you could fit a little dowel through here. And then you would take this and you would cut it in half, put it through where you just stitched so you could hang it like this. Then you would take a piece of rope, tie it from here to here, take the other half of the dowel, stick it through the bottom here so it would hold the weight and it would flow better. And this canvas itself is heavy enough that you might not have to even put a second rod in the bottom there. But this is my rustic look, which I really like. You can hang it like this. You can cut off these sides here if you want, or you can hem them back in the back so you don't see them. But this is a more rustic look, which I like with my art also. Okay, so you'd be hanging it on rods, and then from the rod you'd be putting a nice rustic looking rope. Okay, that's number two. Number three is you could go to the art store and you could just buy a regular canvas that has thick sides, and you can glue it. And I have done this before. You measure it, you flip it upside down, and I don't have any of these canvases because I don't use them anymore. But you put it on top of here and you trace it, and then you cut this to fit the size that you picked, and then you just get glue and you glue it right onto the other canvas. So then you have what looks like, it would look like this. It would be rolled. You could cut it so it would roll on the top, or you could cut it so it's just clear white fabric there and all the way around. And so it would just look like a regular painting on canvas. That's number three method. Number four method is you could do the same thing on a pallet board, or you could do the same thing on the boards that already have the little ropes going over the top if you wanted the rugged look. And how I paint goes very well with that rustic look. Okay, so that's another way. And then the next way is especially with my really big art, it would be like a tapestry. You would just take thumbtacks and you would just tack it like it is up on the wall, like a giant tapestry. And that would be for my best for my larger size paintings. And then the other way is, if you can just, cut, you can measure it to the size that you want it to fit into a frame, and you could just cut it. Now, if it had enough, couple more inches here, you could have it professionally stretched, which you could do anyway, but it would end up cutting off the mountains and, cutting everything down and making it a little bit smaller. So you can glue canvas on any, you can glue it on metal, on glass. You can put it in a frame. This one here, it does have some oils in it, so you really don't want to put glass on top of it because it smothers the oil. So there you have it. Several different ways to do a canvas. You can just leave it like it is and tack it to the wall. You can glue it on another canvas or a canvas board or a canvas or a board that has the rope going around that has a rustic look, or you can sew or glue a little, not a hem, but enough room so that a small dowel will go through here. And then you can just take that, just to review all this, and you would just hang it like this with a little rope going up and over, or a ribbon. And you can also put another rope down here if you want to, or just let it hang. Or you could go with just buying a frame. You can go with just a frame like this and insert, or you can go with a double frame with these two like this. So there you go. Hopefully that's helpful to you, and I'm hoping that's helpful to my clients, that they have an idea of how to use the canvases that they bought, to my collectors and my friends. Okay, have a blessed day.